dancing, that was your passion
one.
since you were how old?
2.
Wow.
My mum took me to baby ballet.
Yeah.
Did the whole tap, modern, jazz. Musical theatre school is what it
Yeah.
was. I don't know if I started straight, probably just baby ballet to start with. And then as I got older, I started to do everything that they offered. And I was, you know, very competitive in class and probably wanted to do it all and be the best at it all. And
then since 2, so that's been 27 years. You're 29 now, right?
I'm 29.
Yeah, you've been dancing 27 years.
I can't believe I'm 29.
It's incredible.
You know,
you look like 16.
Do I?
No.
Ouch! Oh! Damn.
Here you go. So those who can't see this, I'm showing some of the dancing moves of Corinne. Jeez, why I'm doing this?
Just call me Karina. It's fine. I love that name.
Okay.
It's
She
so
said
nice.
that foreigners call her Corinne for some reason.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. And then,
to recognize
so your parents recognized very early that you loved dancing, and they were supporting. And you went to India sometime before lockdown. Oh, you see, I know your history so well. I've been stalking you since
it was about a
since
year
you turned
before
me down.
lockdown.
Yeah, a year before lockdown. So, what's the name of the project?
Street Dancer 3D. It's a Bollywood film, but it's huge over there, like so huge. Dancers.
You
are
are
like
on the left, from the actress on the right. Now on your left. Yeah. Here you go, and then
enjoy. It was the girly, sexy.
Yeah, and this was
routine.
like super famous Indian performers, actors. Yeah.
Like dancers over there are like footballers, like they're huge celebrities.
Do they make that money as well, or are they just celebrities?
Yeah, no.
Really?
They're balling. They're the endorsements that they all have. We went into the shopping mall, and the whole mall was filled with the face of the main guy, Varun.
Yeah.
Crisp packets, sports shops, brands. He was doing it all. So I need to like stop doing this. I just need to relax.
Yeah, you need to just chill. Just stop crashing shit around. Everything is heard. What was that? Yeah, exactly.
This.
Yeah. So what is this now? Is this like a dance off?
Oh.
Are you there? Where are you?
This is more part of the story. This is not. Do you know what? Obviously, when you're part of a film, you don't know the whole film. You just know the bits that you're
Sometimes I don't even know what film I am on.
Yeah.
I went to Bali and I was wearing my Internals t-shirt, which is a very famous, apparently, Marvel film.
Yeah.
And I did a couple of days of that as a stunt performer.
Oh, yeah.
And, I knew it's Marvel. I know it's Eternals, but I already forgot about it.
Where's
and
the clapping sound?
And I was wearing, it's not worth it because I did like these couple of days of very bullshit little fight in a bar, Okay. But then people see that, oh my god, you were part of this. It's like, but I think all I'm trying to say, I'm not no disrespect to any of these films or productions, obviously they're amazing, but when you work in the industry, I've been for 6 years now working as a stunt performer, so very often we just look at it as a job.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a call up, like obviously it would be
oh.
different if I would have an acting part with the main cast or something, but
yeah.
I never had that one before, so.
Well, yeah, we were quite big in this film. The Royals. We were like...
The Royals
we
is the crew.
were opposite.
Yeah, you were the crew.
We were opposite the main crew, and there was a big rivalry.
Are you the villains?
We're the villains. Yeah, I'm good at being the villain.
Are you a good villain?
I'm a good villain. But yeah, I got a lot of like close-ups. I got a lot of screen time.
Did you get like hater mails, hatred mails?
No, I got love.
Just love.
They're so... The Indian people are lovely.
No, they're 100% lovely.
Yes, the set was amazing. Makeup, hair, everyone.
Yeah, I worked in like 3 or 4 Bollywood productions. Like those people, they're just gonna carry you on their hands. The only thing is like, it's a difference. It's a very different chemistry in the sense of that a lot of calls and shots are made by the main cast. Director very often comes as a second, as a third even person. So if
this director's very famous,
if the famous actor is not happy with the shot or whatever, so they would say that out loud, and the director is going to change it. For
is
them,
it not
whatever.
like that in Hollywood then?
In my experience, not really. The only time I remember but there was a different setup. So with Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise would always have a conversation with the director, and then they make a decision together, right? So, but it wouldn't be like Tom would say like, yeah, we're just gonna do this way. Yeah. That's it. That's my call. But then they would have a little chat and they'll decide. They compromise. That's as far as I understood. I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe he makes the shots. Yeah. Cool. So this project, how long you were in India?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. You've been teaching dancing as well for years now.
Yeah, teaching.
And mainly kids.
Yeah. So like, this is how I see it. Like, with teaching the kids and teaching in schools, I could be flexible. Whereas if you teach like at the commercial gym, I could teach kids, I could rock up and I could teach kids. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you're teaching like adults and you really have to have something great, you have to come prepared. You really need to be on top of it to teach. So I would always teach. Here though, I teach adults, but I'm not teaching them dance. I'm teaching them body conditioning. Hey, yeah, hey.
People can recognize this track. It's one of the tracks. It's just so good. Here you go, smashing it.
Just watching me do a little bit of foundation hip hop.
Yeah, it's sick. I love it. That's my favorite. Like the foundation, the old school, the groove or whatever they call it. That is what I enjoy as well. Okay, and then now you kind of start teaching less.
So since COVID, I've always been like, okay, hopefully, I'll become a stunt performer and I'll be on like a long contract and that will get me out of teaching the kids, because it was a lot of you have to give full-blown energy for kids to keep them engaged, to like, obviously I want to give my full energy to just like brighten up their world. Like some kids don't even like dance. I mean
some kids like dance.
So I mean, some kids don't enjoy their school day, but then they're in my dance class and they're staying later after school, and it's like they've been so looking forward to it. So anyways, but for me it was quite draining with all the like training I did, and then I would run with my suitcase. Remember when I used to bring my suitcase?
It's like whenever I saw her in gymnastics
back
in
East London,
day. Yeah, it was like it felt like she was always traveling somewhere.
Everyone would ask.
Yeah, she would go like, where are you flying today? Like, where's your next destination? Oh yeah, I'm school. And then you always have your shakes and foods prepared and everything. It's like,
I hustled hard. I was on such a mission. But anyways, that didn't come yet in terms of being able to break away from teaching. Obviously, I always danced. I had like random bits of performance work, which was great. I got to travel abroad, which was great. That was a good like holiday away from teaching. But then COVID happened, and I found like I ended up teaching, like now I teach a lot of like flexibility, like mobility. That seems to be like the used word at the moment, but generally it's flexibility training and handstands. Like in COVID, all I did, my new mission, because nothing was open, was to just be in my garden doing handstands all day, every day, and get brilliant at doing handstands, because I needed the next mission and the next goal. Here's my flexibility. And I was like, let's to get more flexible. You've got time to. But so I kind of made a name for myself over lockdown as, a good calisthenic coach, handstand coach, flexibility coach.
Any kind of coach. Anything you need.
Anything. But the thing is, I put the hours in, and I didn't realize that's like, I think it's quite a new revelation, like the whole mobility movement stuff, flexibility. Like people don't want to be in that bodybuilder mindset of getting all stiff. Like it's not good for them. They want to be able to flow and be opened up, their posture.
I think it's just the reason like people start understanding it's not about the way, about how you look and the muscle, the bulk.
It's about feel.
Slowly but surely people understand
and
this
functional movement.
Yeah, functional movement, exactly.
So that just worked well. And like through all my dancing, through all my martial arts, through everything that we do, you learn all these different ways to improve how your body can be strong, flexible. So I just put that all into one thing, and I started coaching. So I do a lot now. I teach adults all of that stuff. So I do one-to-ones. I teach at a studio called Cali Flow in High Street, Kensington.
Shout out.
Bop bop. Gangsta for life.